Welcome guys. This is just a quick video for a banner install to walk you through it. If you had a banner or purchase it somewhere else, or if you purchased from me, so I'm just going to show you things and stuff that you need for banner install. So one is like a Decals solution. So as you can see, there's like a baby soap there, a glass cleaner, tape marker to center things, and a cutter, a knife, a squeegee or like a hard plastic, a nice microfiber, and a heat gun. So those are the things that you use for installing your decals. So I'll also show you how to make a simple decal solution to avoid some bubbles, and it's easier for you to install. So I have some water in a spray bottle already, and so that's a baby shampoo, so it's like a mild soap, just a little bit more likely, like probably like a two spoon of baby shampoo. Put it in the water in a spray bottle, and then shake, and there you go. You got a decal solution to spray on your decals when you're putting them on. Round two. We're ready, so let's put it on. So I'm gonna start with cleaning the glass, of course, just making sure there's no dust or dirt on the windshield when you're putting it on. Nice with microfiber rag will do. I also spray the top of the roof, because sometimes the decals get touch the roof as well. So make sure it's clean so that it won't have any dirt on your decals when you put them on. So now I'll be spraying the decal solution. So yeah, just make sure it's like sprayed most of the areas that we're putting on the banner that you're installing, even the top of the roof. So just in case, again, if the decal sticks to the roof, it will have like water in it, so you can easily move it and it won't just stick to the roof. It's always nice to have a second person to help you out installing it. So right now I have my lovely wife to assist me peeling off decal and also spraying water on the back of the decal, so it's easy to install as well when you're putting it on. So it's just to avoid it from sticking until you have figured out the proper place to stick your banner. So make sure it's centered. That's the place you want it to be. So see, I'm spraying it now. Yeah, just spray it, doesn't matter how much, just as long as it's covered with a decal. So as you can see, it's so easy to have somebody helping you out putting it on, so that you can lay it down properly on your windshield or in your car. So now what I'm trying to do here is to figure out where's the center of my banner. So I also put a mark on that white tape on my banner, because I already measured where is the center of the banner. So when I line it up, it's easier to do it that way, so I can find it. So it takes a lot of tries, so that's why having the decal solution like very generously on your windshield, on your car, on your decal is very important, so it's easier for you to move. It doesn't dry out quickly, so the banner won't stick right away. So now, since I figure out where to put my banner, so I'm using my squeegee or like any hard plastic, like a probably a membership card that you have there. I just slowly, take off the water out, all the decal solution out from the decal. So you just kind of squeegee it out. You just kind of lay it flat on your windshield on your car. So it's also nice if you don't have the squeegee like mine, because I have on the end of my squeegee has a Velcro. So it's just like lets me drive through without scratching the decals. It's nice to have a microfiber. You just like kind of put it on your membership card or any flat card that you're using, so that you can easily wipe down the water out from the decals. So that way it helps you like flatten it out on your car and it doesn't show bubbles. So that's really a good thing, having a decal solution that we just made to avoid bubbles on your installation. So as you can see here, there's also, because this is a reverse cut banner that I did for mine. So I had that white transfer paper so that I make sure that all the small pieces of the decal that's been cut won't be hard to line it up. So you just slowly take it out, just take your time. Sometimes it will get out of the place. It's a matter of you putting it back together. The nice thing, because you have the solution, so you can just move it around some small pieces of decals and make sure it stay in place when you squeegee it. So it takes time to getting used to. But yeah, the key to install it properly is take your time. Don't rush it. So make sure you find time when you're putting your decals. So doing this, it will be easier. Like some people will have like a full banner that is like, like a big piece to lay down. So it's easier to do this. This one's a bit tricky because I have a reverse cut and I have to make sure that I take out the small pieces slowly and not peeling off the decals from on the transfer paper when I'm peeling it off. Alright, time for round 3. So now, since everything I've already got laid down properly, now is to really so I'm pretty much like taking out more of the water out of the vinyl. So this way you can actually, sometimes you will see on your vinyl there's like it will be waving on you, so you just like slowly take it out. Don't rush squeegeeing it. So it takes really like kind of how I said in vocabulary, it takes some finesse doing these things, so you cannot just rush it. So make sure you see some like bubbling on the decals. That's when you try to squeegee it out. That's definitely moisture or water in underneath the vinyl. You just squeegee it out slowly. Try to squeegee out against where if going at the end of the decal, right? So the water will come out easier. So yeah, just take your time. You'll see like a couple of angles. It's just looking at different angles. You will see where it is, where the bubbles is. When you're doing it, you will notice it right away. So yeah, if you get lost, I'm just trying to give you a better view or like situational scenarios that you might encounter when putting on your decals. So now, since I already have taken off most of the water out, so using a heat gun, or if you don't have a heat gun at home that is handy, you can use a hair dryer. Just ask your wife if you can use it. You don't want having arguments with the wife, so just use your hair dryer at home, or if you have a heat gun, perfect. Nice thing about having a heat gun, it has that concentrated heat because of the tip of it is kind of really small, and you can concentrate on the areas that you really want to take out moisture. So just slowly, you will see once you're putting some heat on your vinyl, sometimes it will show some crumples on the vinyl, so it shows that there's still moisture in it. So you just have to squeegee it out, take out the water, and then you just dry it. Just like layer by layer. Just do it layer by layer, and you will do just fine. So just do it slowly. Don't get too hot. Just that, you know, how you can see it, I don't do like get it too close, probably 6 inches away from it, because you don't want to burn your vinyl. So just slowly do it. So I have on level 2 settings on my Mastercraft heat gun here, so it's because it gives me that nice medium heat. Just having it on level 1, it just takes longer to do it, but yeah, having on 2 is just perfect for me. So just my piece of advice: don't rush it, don't focus on one spot too long, and yeah, just make sure you have your squeegee handy there to like take off that moisture. Alright, so since I have already dried out or like heat up vinyl nicely on the windshield, so I'm trying to cut all the excess vinyls on the side. So if you buy banners from me, I try to give you as much as vinyl as you can to make sure that you have just excess stuff, so that you won't be just looking like it's just a cookie cut, right? So this way you can really like make sure that have everything covered. So I'm starting on the edge, so a nice knife that's really pointed and sharp will do you better. So squeegee it out at the very end. But the trick that I normally use here is just always like follow the lines where it hits the corner. So normally it's a rubber trim, and just cut through it, right? And this one on my Odyssey, it's kind of nice because it's on the sides of it, it's kind of tucked in under the frame, or like that, so it doesn't show a lot if I miscut it. So on the top part, yeah, just try as much as you can slowly to cut it. A sharp blade will give you a nice cut through it. So there you go. So I just pretty much cut that. So there's your grocery hunters. So I'm just gonna go for another heat on the corners just to make sure that moistures are completely out of the vinyl and it sticks nicely on it. Right, so just to make sure that's nicely sticks also. Heat it up more. Just give it a nice good one. I would suggest doing installation in banner. Summertime is perfect. Wintertime sucks because of the temperature. So having a heat gun outside and it's really cold, it makes your vinyl like get really stiff right away. So it's really hard to mold. And having a nice temperature outside like summertime or fall is perfect. Because the temperature outside is just very nice to work on. Summertime is okay. Sometimes it gets the vinyl really like soft, but winter time is the craziest one. Unless you're doing it on the winter time, just make sure you do it indoors in a heated kind of garage or a heated room, so that it would be easier for you to install. I never advise you to do it at winter time. You're doing it outside if you don't have a proper location to put it on. So yeah, there we go. I'm just doing some finishing touches. Alright, I'm done here. So of course, after a nice project like this, I always make sure to, give it a nice clean. So I use just use my glass cleaner here on my windshield, just to give it a nice clean after installing the project. And yeah, hope you guys like this installation video. Give it a nice, give it a thumbs up. Could also please do subscribe on our YouTube channel. Stick it to your mind with JD. There's more to come here on this channel. I also put my works that I do, customers orders. I put it here. They've got really cool ideas for their cars, and I sometimes put some stuff that I do on my car as well here, so you can keep in track on what I'm doing. And yeah, hope you guys will like this video and learn from it. And yeah, just click on like or share it with your friends and give it a thumbs up. I would love you to subscribe on my channel and keep you updated every time I have some new videos coming up. Thanks and have a good one.